I have not turned a lap, but we'll figure it out, hopefully. 40 laps at Iowa, at the new Iowa, so it's going to feel slightly strange, and we know that there's no grip above the black. Stuff off, get that switch real quick. But, oh yeah, there's lack of grip off the corner as well. It's going to be a little harder to learn than I thought. I think we need to turn up the brightness as well. I definitely feel like it's going to feel really loose at the end, especially with that slippage off the corner as you transition to the old surface. A lot of rotation at that point. Maybe about 0.2 better than what we were, which puts us nowhere fucking near where we need to be, but we are the number 10, so that is not a concern, really. Alan's got it down. Let's go see how he does it. We interrupted his qualifying. Let's pump up this brightness. It's annoying that I've had to do this more often now since the light change. Alright. So he's a little higher out the corner, I think, than what I was doing. I was trying to stay in the black. He's running much higher than I thought. Big late apex. Not even getting down to the line. Oh, that ain't gonna produce a number. Now he's above the line. Driving it in really deep. Earlier apex this time. Very deep. Almost into the wall. He goes with an O. Okay. I guess it wasn't sorted by lap time in practice because he didn't have a lap time in practice. I'm not going to qualify. We'll just start at the back. Screw it. It's not going to be a good lap anyways, and if it is, I don't need to be the guy that self-spins in front of the field. I think we can do an O.
Okay, here comes your first time lap.
Okay. Drove it off thinking that I was going to get as much grip as it looked like Alan had, but we did not.
One more lap.
First lap. 2:38. Tires are heated up now. Gripping up. I probably could have went a little deeper. Just full throttle blast it, center a corner. And an 036.
You need to serve that black flag.
So pretty much exactly what Alan ran. We'll see how close. 036 to 007. And we would have been starting 4 spots behind him with that. So let's go out here and see what else we got going on. Let's see what a fast lap looks like. Yeah, much calmer entry. Get down to the line. Very calm entry. We were losing too much time in the center of the corner, and I figured that big slide I had didn't cost a lot of time. So he drove through it as well, so we'll back everything up. I think people are going to struggle with right rear tire heat as they have all season long. The question is, do we survive long enough to struggle with right rear? Yeah, the 22 who has decided to take a nap. We are missing one person, which is why it's not advancing. Everyone else is done. So we will be starting 20th as the 10 car. We need to make up 10 spots. We have a Class D driver in the field with a 4,300 I rating. Doesn't mean anything. Could be he's tanking his safety rating. It could be that he just hasn't bought anything to run Class D level stuff. That's the number 8, who will be starting just a few spots ahead of us. But a 4,000 strength of field. And we are all the way at the back. And we're just going to try to do what we need to keep the tires on it. Now, in the old ARCA car with the old Iowa, it seemed like every time we came here, it was a different track and a different line worked. This Iowa kinda has seemed like it's only a one-line track every time I've been on it.
The estimated SOF is 4,013. Let's take opportunities.
So Allen up there in the 13. Really, we would have gained 2 rows had we qualified. So there is 0 difference in how this one starts off for us. We'll just be patient, which will help us save.
Waiting on the final car to grid. There's no tire changes allowed during this race. Treat them right and good luck.
But probably not going to survive. I think the hardest bit's going to be, it's going to be very difficult to pass someone down low off the corner. And I think if you try to go up high, you're going to get shoved up into the old pavement.
Line up on the outside, closed, pit road is closed.
So
22 car.
Just all around going to be a very difficult situation. But hey, we're the last car on our row, so I'm going to choose the inside line and start behind the 21st car, because there's no reason for us to even put one car behind us. You never know what's going to happen.
1 to go, next time by. Catch up, 22 car.
one car qualified 13th. Alrighty, well,
Get ready, going green.
what are we getting? Are we going to have a fun race? Or is it going to be a disaster?
The pace car is off, be ready.
Or are we just going to be slow?
Green, green, green.
Three wide into turn one for Allen. He's up on the old pavement, but it looks like it actually sticks. I'm not going to force it to the outside of the 17. I wasn't sure where he was going to be in that situation off the corner. Oh, I can't do that. I got to quit having those little slides, especially when I'm not even pushing. Those slides are going to be what superheats the right rear, and it's already going to get hot without them. It's a cool track temp, but all the sliding is what's going to hurt it, and this car has been consistently very loose on throttle on a long run. It's kind of been how the tire has worked on a lot of the new cars. Little bit of prediction code contact, but also just the 16 not giving a lot of room on entry there. Alright, I'm feeling some pace. Or I'm overdriving. I think some of these guys are starting to fall off a bit. But it's not like, I mean, the guy in front of us is a 3,300 I-rated driver. It's not like they're slow. They could just be saving. But so far, a very clean race. Not getting any freebies.
Car inside.
He lifted off there.
Clear.
So he's definitely saving a bit. I just don't want to get too far behind because the fall off isn't really as massive as the old car unless they're superheating, and I'm not feeling like that might be a thing now, even though I've said that I think it's going to be. It's starting to feel a bit tight. It's that corner, but thankfully I did because the 21 really overdrove the bottom to hold on to that spot.
23.457.
He's killing his tires, overdriving entry, and sliding up the track. I've got nothing.
23.383.
21's gonna self-spin on exit, is what I'm seeing. Or at least have a big snap. But maybe he knows what he's doing. It's later in the week than normal. A lot of people have ran already. I just can't get into the overdriving and hurting my tires. 16 is going for a spin, but it may have been contact. He's going to have a very bad entry there.
5, 4.
Somehow stays side by side. Alright, just got to be patient. We are almost halfway, but it takes like 20, 25 laps for the melting to come into play, and maybe it just doesn't happen.
23.524.
Could be just a night race, and so we get extra grip, which is fine. .607. Car outside, 23.557. Keep low. Stay low. Like I said, it's going to be very difficult to make the pass down low.
Keep low. Stay low. Clear. 23.685.
He's getting slower on exit though.
23.661.
But the problem is the essential like slider line that he's taken doesn't allow for me to get to his outside at any point.
Car outside, 23.661.
We'll try to chuck it in and slide.
Clear outside if you want to. Outside. Clear high. Car outside.
Got to be forceful, otherwise we're just going to get stuck in this battle. Alright, halfway, we're back to where we started.
7. Inside. Clear.
I don't even know if we can
23.6
catch up with these guys, and I don't even know if a pass, like, it was hell to make that pass. But people are going to start getting frustrated like I just was. There's going to be less room given like I gave, and contact could happen. So there could be some freebies coming our way. But right now we're 9 spots off of where we're supposed to finish. We're closing down on most of the cars ahead of us, but not at a very fast rate.
5.
Got a wreck. That's a couple of freebies. .72. Problem that we're going to get is once we catch side by side, there's really nowhere for us to go with the limited lanes that Iowa has now. So I hope this clears up.
.822.
We just got to be patient. Hard to do with only 12 to go, but getting to the inside is just going to heat the tires, and we're not going to make the pass. So what I got to do is wait for the 20 to try to make a pass on the 16, and then try to get to the outside of the 20.
.823.
There it is.
Car inside. Still inside.
I knew if I started looking low on him, he would get anxious. Don't slow down too much, 16.
23.851. Clear inside.
He's roasting his tires, but my cut down did not work. So now essentially I gotta wait for the 16 to make a pass on the 11, and then that'll be all we get.
The car outside. 23.91. Keep low.
We get it to hook up. Overdrove entry, lost the rear on entry. Got no grip through the center. Just got to try to get back in line.
Clear. 24.037.
Just no passing. This version of Iowa is really not fun. Thankfully, though, they didn't get rid of the old version, so.
23.932.
Completely botched that entry. There we go. I've lost the right front now somehow. 16's going sliding up.
Car outside. Clear outside if you want it.
There you go. Knew I had to cut down there when I seen him enter as high as he did. Very lucky though. 14th. And that's all we're gonna get. Unless these guys wreck up here. Allen's trying to make a pass down low. My right rear is toasted. Alan makes contact with the 12, then gets loose off the corner. I'm getting loose.
24.023.
Looks like Alan has bought a train ticket to 13th.
Two more, let's go.
What a difficult track.
24.017.
The Class D guy getting loose, the 22 getting loose. That gets us to 12th. 13th, sorry. Are they going to give us any freebies here? Hopefully not, because if they do, Alan's probably going to get
That means one more lap to go.
involved in it. Here they go.
24.287.
Jesus, 12's trying to hook the 8. Alright, well, P13. But 0 incidents.
There's the flag.
We missed
It's
the
over.
wreck. That
Okay, we'll get 'em next
was a
time.
difficult combo. Very hard to do anything in 40 laps. But we do as good as I could from where we were starting. And the tires were going away. Oh, we did have someone else out here. That was Drew in the 16. Oh, so he was the one that I was saying was making some contact. But 80, 81, 80, and the tire heat was even. So amazingly, that's as good as I could do. It was so difficult to make a pass, but we got very lucky to get some freebies. 14, and after the contact, he just continues to try to save it and destroys the 19. Contact up at the front. One car shoves the 4 up into the wall. And then, yeah, this was just never going to work with running up a little higher, especially when you're not side by side. And I think he just overdrove it and couldn't get it to turn down. I saw that, though. I was like, oh, shit, he's entering high. We get on the brakes. We get down low. We barely miss it. The poor guy behind us. He sees us going through. He gets a face full of the 11. And then 22. Does he get into the back of the 8 while the 8's getting all weird? Yeah, he gets into the back of the 8, which makes him jump on the brakes and shift the weight. Luckily, he doesn't slide back up. Holds the brake. That is it. So, very, 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 very tough race. Let's take a look at the results. We lose 14 iRating, 9 safety rating gained. I had fun, but that's just, the track is not as fun as the old track, for sure. So, hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching.